Okay guys, this is a really exciting video. I know I say all my videos are exciting, but this is the unboxing and a little bit of a short review on my new wheel. Here it is out of the box. I purchased the VLWhister. This thing is anywhere from $1,200 to $1,300, depends on where you get it. It's a direct drive system, it's super quiet, and it's got a really great fast response time. So here's the box, and let's just dig into this thing. Don't let this box fool you. It's 147 pounds. I was able to get it into my small sedan car. It's a Ford, just your average vehicle. It did fit in the back seat. However, if you have a pickup truck, bring your pickup truck or have it delivered. So the first box right on top is an assortment of tools. So I'm just going to set those aside for later. Second package on top. Okay, here. I want to show you the packaging first. Everything is really well packed, so nothing's going to get damaged if you do have it shipped. So these are the splash pans. Once those two boxes are lifted off, this is what you see. Again, the packaging. It's very safe and secure in there. I was actually really impressed with that. So I can tell that this is the foot pedal. I'm trying to unbox it without cutting the cord. And here's the foot pedal. Now this is adjustable, so you can kind of change the pedal so it's got a little bit more resistance. I'll kind of go over that a little bit later. This box was really heavy, and these are the legs. So here they are. Again, good finish, and they're really heavy. Cool. So there was 3 of them in that box, and I'll set those to the side. Okay, so now let's go back to the package, and it looks like there's a manual on the wheel head. Let me give you a closer look. Okay, so it's a little bit about the potter's wheel. Inside that was a manufacturer's warranty. Fill out this little card. It is for 5 years. Some other wheels are a little bit longer warranty, but this one is 5 years. There was also a manual. All of these directions are really clear, easy to understand. So I'll go over that a little bit more later. The next item in there was the how to get started guide and how to set up the wheel. Gives you instructions on how to install the legs if you would like it to be freestanding. Okay, so let's get this thing out of the box, and you do want to get help because it's heavy. It's 120 pounds. Make sure that you ask a friend to help you take it out of the box. It's just awkward to do it yourself. So look at this beauty. This is so exciting. So I'm going to install the legs because that's how I have it set up in my studio. It does give you the option so you can put it on a tabletop. You don't need to install the legs, which is kind of cool. They are adjustable, And to install them, you want to set the wheel on its side, and you want to put a rag down or a towel to kind of protect the equipment. There are caps. You want to pull those caps off, and pretty simple to install each leg. Take the packaging off the leg, insert it where it needs to be, kind of figure out where you want, height-wise, where you want it. I have it kind of a middle setting based off of the stool that I have, but you can see here that there are multiple different holes, so you can adjust it. These wheels, I think, are a little bit taller than the Brent wheels that I've used in the past. There's 2 little nuts and an Allen wrench pretty much secures it, and that's all it takes. So installing the legs is pretty simple. So John's doing a fabulous job installing these for me, and I'm just going to film him doing what he's doing, and I'm going to use this time to kind of talk a little bit more about the wheel. We talked about the weight, which is 120 pounds, so it's sturdy. We talked about the legs. They are adjustable and easy to install. We don't need to install the wheel legs if you don't want to. It could be put on a tabletop. There he goes, installing more. But you could have it on a tabletop, which is kind of nice. If you do want to install the legs, they're adjustable and easy to put on, like we've talked about. This wheel has a 14-inch aluminum wheel head, and it's got a 100-pound centering. So, I mean, 100 pounds, yes, I mean, there are wheels out there that can handle more clay and a heavier weight, but for the price, this definitely beats it all. Okay, so we also talked about how it was a direct drive system, and what I mean by that, it's not belt driven like most wheels. Because it's not belt driven, it's super quiet and there's no vibrations. One of the reasons why they called it the Whisper. Now, I don't mind a little bit of noise myself while on the wheel, but this is really cool because there are no belts, there's no extra rotation. So when you press your foot on the pedal, the wheel immediately stops, which is really nice. It's really responsive. Okay, all 3 legs are installed. Now we're flipping this bad boy over to really check it out. Just got to take the plastic off, and I'm going to double check the height with my stool just to make sure that it's where it needs to be. This is a great time to take a look at how much space the wheel has. Lots of room, like I was saying before, for your tools and your wear board, etc. So it comes with 2 bat pins, but it does not come with any bats. I feel like I've owned wheels before that the manufacturer put bats in with the wheel. Maybe I'm just crazy, but it didn't come with any bats, so keep that in mind. Here I'm just installing the splash pans, and we all know how that is. They connect kind of hard, and you want to make sure that you do it correctly because it can make a big mess. So that's what I'm doing here. But it's all set up and it's ready to go. I want to talk more about the pedal. I haven't done it quite yet, but it is adjustable so you can change the tension, and I do recommend that because when I was testing it out, my doggo ended up pressing the pedal ever so slightly, and it did make a mess. So that might be something that you want to think about also. It is really responsive, so any little movement on that pedal can definitely change things. So here's some more features or details about the wheel that I got from the website that maybe I haven't talked about. And again, more details. But here it is. Here is the Whisper. I'm going to test it out, and here is my trusty assistant helping, which he's not really helping. He's trying to steal my sponges. But let's get some clay going. Got some Laguna Clay, which is a low fire. This is kind of just what I have on hand right now, so we're going to try this out. Get this out of the box, wedged up, and I'm gonna just really excited to try it out, so I'm just gonna do like a quick mug or something. I'll give you a little bit of like a website detail list of what kind of clay this is, what it fires at, what it looks like. But let me just get it out of the box so you can kind of see it. It's a nice brown color, and it does have some grog in it. Low fire, good for throwing on the wheel or maybe some sculptural use. But okay, so I'm going to speed this up and let's get throwing. Okay, so here we are all set up and ready to throw. Now I sped this video up because you really don't care about what I'm throwing. You just want to see the wheel in action. And I talked about earlier about that foot pedal. Here you'll see the dog, and he's going to come into the frame and he is going to put his little paw on top of my wheel, and it's going to speed it up like crazy. And that's really what scared me and why I decided I'm going to change that pedal. Because it is really responsive, a good and a bad thing. Just want to be careful of that. So overall, I think this is a great wheel, great price, and I'm very happy that I made this decision, and I wasn't going to originally, and I am so happy with this purchase. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe so you can see more videos of my studio. Thanks for watching.